What's up, VC? This is Brad from H2Vinyl, and something epic happened to me, and that is in 4 wonderful little letters, VCLT. This is my absolute first VCLT, and it's from Jeff Kempin. If you haven't checked out, Jeff, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your last name right. If you haven't seen Jeff around, he is just an awesome guy, has awesome collection, awesome taste in music, and just an awesome friend. Really down to earth, great guy. And Jeff, thank you. I've said this before in comments and in just our private chatting. It was gift enough with you telling your story of that Morpheus album, and you didn't need to do this, yet I understand, and I thank you. So I have it right here. It's slightly open. That I don't know what that is. I can't tell what this package is, and I'm a little concerned on what Amazon uses for shipping albums nowadays, but a little side story to build the suspense for not only you but for me. My boss at my church, really great guy. His name's Jeff as well, and he about the time I came back from Detroit, which was October of last year, he said that his brother works in the boxing industry, and Jeff told me an interesting thing that his brother has to find, like there's a shortage of cardboard out there, and it's Amazon that's throwing the world into this weird place of not having enough boxes. So his brother, who owns a boxing plant, has to think outside of the box. Okay, that was a planned pun. Anyway, and so I think Amazon has to do the exact same thing, and so that's why you're not seeing like LP mailers anymore. You're seeing this kind of almost like shrink wrapped, vacuum packed vinyl wrap. I'm not really cardboard. I think this is just to save as much cardboard as we can, just because I guess apparently there's a shortage out there, because Jeff continued to say that people aren't mass recycling cardboard like Walmart and Target and all of the superstores do. So that's why the shortage is happening. So anyway, I'm going to open this up. I don't know why I'm doing it off camera. I have no idea what this is. When you mention this, Jeff, my mind likes to analyze things, and so I'm like, so after I said you don't have to, I'm like, but what is it? What could this be? What have I said? Anyway, what have I gave any clue or anything? Oh, yeah, okay. This is just tape, this white thing. Gosh, it's really in there. I'm just gonna. This is unrehearsed, people. All right, well, that's kind of interesting. It definitely could take an impact. I'm actually kind of surprised. So here it is. It's got this packing here, or this sticker here, so I'm going to rip that open. It's peeking out, but I'm not seeing it. All right. We're going to open this together. Ready? Hopefully it doesn't fall out. That would be wonderful. Nice. Ministry. I love Ministry. Oh my gosh. Oh, buddy guy. This is so awesome. Ministry. I actually have not heard this album, and And I remember mentioning to you that I really loved Ministry in the early '90s, that kind of industrial sound that they have, and I know how much you love this album. Oh my gosh, Jeff. Thank you so much. I really like what Baraka P-Dub does, Paul, in the vinyl community, and these are both things that I don't know, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to give these a listen for maybe a week. I'm going to give you a needle drop of some of my favorite songs, and yeah, I'm gonna steal a little bit from Paul. So thank you again, Jeff. Look for this. I said today to you that look for a video tonight or up soon. Well, soon's going to be a little later, and I'll let you know that. So again, thank you. Words can't explain it. Thank you. I know now what it's like to give VCLT, and now I know what it's like to receive, and good feelings all around. Thank you for your friendship, and yeah, thanks for supporting me, and you're awesome. So I'm going to give these a listen, and I'll be right back. All right, so it's a different day, a different week. It's 3 weeks later, not what I had planned. It may look like I'm wearing the same shirt. I promise you it's a different shirt. Well, it might be the same shirt, but I've washed it 3 or 4 times. Not in a row. Anyway, once a week. Anyway, Jeff, thank you again. These albums are just incredible. The one that really stands out for me is Buddy Guy. I understand why you like it so much. I absolutely loved this album the second that it hit the needle hit the turntable, or the vinyl, and there's kind of a sound that Buddy Guy makes, and if you've heard Buddy Guy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's this kind of it's like a droning or almost a gnashing of teeth sound, and I think I want to see a video by him, because I want to see what he's doing while he's making this with this sound. But he's a tremendous guitar player. He's a tremendous blues artist, and Chicago blues at that. I will say it says that it's remastered on 180 gram vinyl. The one fault that I did see with this, it's not the music, it's the pressing. The pressing was done by United. I think this was, what was this remastered? 2012 or so. Is it done at United? I don't remember. I've covered so many United recently that I don't know if it has the little U in the dead wax or not. But I will say, yeah, it does. Yep, it was done at United, which means it was pressed in Nashville. I will say though, my copy sounded pretty good for United. Though you have the cheap inner sleeve, and then you also have the hand marks, the fingerprints, and the pressing marks, and the non-fill. I don't think I had any non-fill on mine, but this sounded really good. And I want to. I think I've listened to this probably close to a dozen times, so 3 or 4 times a week. Listening to it in my car, playing it for other friends. Every song is great, and so I'm going to be playing a smattering of some of these songs. If you've never heard Buddy Guy, this is Stone Crazy, his 1981, I think that's right, 1981 album. And here are a few of those songs.
You know, I think there's another woman I can be found. What's the matter, baby? You know, I sit in a dark room. Yes. My tears rolling down my eyes. Ow! You know you make me sit there in a dark room.
The second album that Jeff VCLT'd me, if I can make that a verb, is Ministries with Sympathy. This is their 1983 album. This is the Music on Vinyl. I believe it was released in 2012. I'm not sure on that one. And with Music on Vinyl, the way they always are very particular about their releases, the vinyl is dead silent. I don't know how they do it, but it's quality through and through. This album surprised me. I was not expecting, though I know that Jeff mentioned they were more new wave or kind of a pop rock new wave type style, and it surprised. I'm used to their industrial days, and so this I believe is their debut album. I was looking on Discogs and on the phone app, and it was throwing singles as their first, so I'm sure they had singles released before this, since this was their first album. I really enjoyed this. It's going to take, I probably listened to this 3 or 4 times. It's going to take some more listening to absolutely love it as much as Stone Crazy with by Buddy Guy. But I did really enjoy this. The first few, Effigy and Revenge, all of these songs at some point grabbed my attention, and I almost found myself singing along to them. Of course I didn't know the words, but still, the mindset of me following the rhythm and the vocals and the harmonizing and the melody were all there. So this is a wonderful album. I'm glad that Music on Vinyl repressed it on quality vinyl. Yeah, so here are a few. If you have not heard, I'm sure you've heard Ministry, but if you haven't heard their debut album, I'll play a few tracks as well, allow you to get a listen of this too. Jeff, thank you so much again for the VCLT. This is my first VCLT, and the fact that I was able to give you that gift as well, just and know how it made an impact in your life. That means a lot to me, and so thank you for your friendship. Thank you again for the gift. Everyone, if you haven't heard, or even if you have heard these albums and they're considered classics to you or they're new to you, leave your comments. I want to hear your thoughts on them. They're really, really great albums, and definitely deserved a re-release. That Buddy Guy needs a pressing on Palas, is my thought. It's absolutely incredible. Again, Jeff, thank you, and hope everyone is doing well and listening to great music. Everyone, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.